As the president faces growing threats to his family and national security, he's also made a historic announcement, pardoning thousands of Americans with federal marijuana convictions right before the midterm elections. The move will be a life changer for people who have been rejected for housing and jobs due to this stain on their background checks. But for some, it calls into question whether Democrats are being soft on crime. Dre Clark explains how this announcement could lead to more major changes in the criminal justice system. Good morning, Dre.
Mitch, good morning. President Biden says sending people to a federal prison or jail for simple possession of marijuana has upended far too many lives. And the president says the racial disparities are clear when it comes to those who are arrested and convicted of simple possession of marijuana. The American Civil Liberties Union says between 2010 and 2018, more than 6 million Americans were arrested for possession of marijuana, and that black people are far more likely to be arrested for possession when compared to their white counterparts in every state. Yesterday, the president announced 3 steps he's now taking to address and redirect how marijuana use is handled under federal law. Take a look. That first measure is that the president will pardon anyone who was arrested prior for federal possession of marijuana. Also, the president calling on governors to take the same approach, and he's now asking the Attorney General and the Secretary of Health and Human Services to consider rescheduling marijuana. Right now, under federal law, the president says marijuana is considered a Schedule I substance, which is the same as heroin or LSD, and he says that makes no sense at all. Here's more from the president.
Even as federal and local regulations of marijuana change, important limitations on trafficking, marketing, and underage sales should stay in place. Too many lives have been upended because of our failed approach to marijuana. It's time that we right these wrongs.
Democratic governors across the country support the president's pardons, but as you might imagine, Republicans, at least some of them, express concern and flat-out outrage. In Arkansas, that state's Republican governor said this in part: Biden is simply playing election year politics and sacrificing our national interests to win votes. Now, the pardon covers anyone who has been convicted on federal charges of simple marijuana possession. The White House estimating that covers about 6,500 people who have fallen under that category in the last 30 years. We should also mention that anyone who is arrested and convicted for selling or distributing marijuana, this pardon does not apply to them. Mitch?
All right, that's Dre Clark. He's live in Times Square for us this morning.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.